Some of the WrestleMania 42 matches are starting to come to light, so we'll see everything there. We'll also check out what's up with the Bellas and much more. Starting things off with the Men's Royal Rumble winner, which was Roman Reigns. 2026 was Roman's second career Royal Rumble win, and it basically locks Roman in for his 11th career WrestleMania main event. By far the most WrestleMania main event matches any superstars had in the history of the company. Roman's Royal Rumble win was met with some mixed reactions. A lot of fans look at the Royal Rumble match as truly a launching point for young superstars to make a name for themselves and enter that next level. So you have some fans out there that feel like a 40-year-old well-established Roman Reigns with 10 WrestleMania main events already under his belt did not really need this Royal Rumble win. But when you look around, there really was no other choice. It was too early for Braun Breaker, and a lot of other young top choices to win, so by default, Roman was the only real option. Roman's interview with Pat took place before the Royal Rumble event, but the way Roman was speaking in that interview, it really felt like he was explaining why it had to be him to win the Royal Rumble. Roman made it clear that he stepped back over the last 2 years to try and give someone else the ball and let them shine, but Roman said he looked around and it felt like no one took that opportunity. So since nobody has been doing anything with the time and opportunities left open over the last 2 years, he's coming back to that top spot since apparently nobody wants it. With Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble, this means that the next few weeks of television will be used to hype up Roman's big decision of which world champion will he select to face at WrestleMania 42. But there's not much mystery or intrigue there because WWE has basically already spoiled Roman's WrestleMania decision themselves. WWE has been heavily planting seeds in recent weeks for the Drew versus Cody versus Jacob triple threat match at WrestleMania 42 for the WWE Championship. We got another seed for this during the Men's Royal Rumble match itself. As Cody was hanging on for dear life in the Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre popped up to finish the job and take Cody Rhodes out of the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is historically known to set up WrestleMania programs. That big moment there of Drew McIntyre wrongfully eliminating Cody Rhodes from the Royal Rumble seems like a flat-out confirmation that Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes will be involved with each other in some way at WrestleMania 42. So because WWE has been really laying it on thick with all these Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, and Jacob Fatu teasers, that pretty much indirectly spoils the fact that Roman Reigns is not selecting the undisputed WWE title. WWE already has their big program going on there with Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, and Jacob Fatu. So the WrestleMania plans for the WWE title already appears to be locked up, meaning that there's no real intrigue left for when it comes to Roman's decision. Seems quite obvious that Roman will select CM Punk and the World Heavyweight Championship, meaning that the two WrestleMania main events could be set right there. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight title at Night 1 of WrestleMania 42. Followed up by Night 2 with Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu for the undisputed title. So now that we know Roman is selecting CM Punk and the World Heavyweight title, the next thing that will absolutely need to be addressed and explained is why Roman is selecting that title that everyone looks at as basically the second place title. That's a label that Roman Reigns himself gave this championship. And now within the storyline universe, it's a questionable decision from Roman's character because here you have a golden opportunity to compete for the title you had for 4 years. Just say the word, and you get the undisputed WWE title match at WrestleMania. But Roman's character is just going to pass on that opportunity and select a World Heavyweight title? The title that's known more as the secondary world title. That's the part that doesn't make sense right now, especially considering the major digs that Roman himself has taken at that championship. So there better be a really good reason and explanation for why Roman is passing up the opportunity to go after the undisputed WWE Championship. So although they'll stretch it out and hype up Roman's WrestleMania decision, there doesn't seem to be much mystery there. Roman is selecting the World Heavyweight title from Raw, and the undisputed title program will move forward with what they teased already with Drew, Cody, and Jacob. 2 massive matches right there basically already confirmed for WrestleMania 42, and it could be the main events as well. When it comes to Roman versus Punk for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania itself, it also seems a bit obvious that it would be a must-win match for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is currently on a losing right now at WrestleMania. Roman's last WrestleMania victory came in a tag team match from Night 1 of WrestleMania 40, when The Rock pinned Cody Rhodes in that match. If you're looking for the last time Roman scored a pinfall victory himself at WrestleMania, You got to go all the way back to WrestleMania 39 in 2023. WrestleMania 40 Night 2 saw Roman Reigns get pinned by Cody Rhodes to lose the undisputed title. And then at WrestleMania 41, we saw Seth Rollins pin Roman Reigns. So for 2 years in a row, Roman Reigns ended WrestleMania on his back, down and out for the 3 count. And that's a losing streak that you don't really expect to continue to see. It seems very unlikely that Roman Reigns will get pinned in 3 consecutive WrestleMania main events. So that's what's making fans feel very confident in saying that Roman Reigns will walk out of WrestleMania 42 as the new World Heavyweight Champion. The World Heavyweight title has been tied to a lot of dry and uninteresting title reigns in recent memory, so a lot of people are hopeful that Roman can elevate this title in the same fashion that he elevated the Universal title in 2020. The Universal title was a world title that did not have any memorable title reigns attached to it, but Roman came along in 2020 and made the Universal title feel more important than the actual WWE Championship. And the World Heavyweight title can definitely use that type of elevation right now to end this narrative of being a secondary world title. So that's the big plus that comes from Roman's new title reign. But what fans are hesitant about is the fact that Roman is not on a full-time WWE schedule that he was in 2020 that helped make that reign so great. Roman's now on an extremely limited schedule that sees him wrestle 5 or 6 times in the entire year. So it's going to be extremely challenging to try and elevate that title when he's never around and his matches are limited. And that may just end up hurting the World Heavyweight title and Monday Night Raw overall rather than lifting it up. That's the big reason why fans are hesitant on Roman winning another world title, because he's going to take the title home with him and we'll barely see him, which will leave Monday Night Raw basically in a state of having no world champion. So that's what fans are fearful at the moment. But all signs do appear to indicate that Roman is taking that World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 42. It was one of the more surprising returns of the Royal Rumble that was kept well under wraps, and that was the return of Brie Bella. WWE and Brie have been in negotiations with each other pretty much since summer 2025. It was a rumor that WWE allegedly wanted Brie at Evolution 2, but that did not work out. Then in WWE Unreal Season 2, it was revealed that they wanted the Bellas to return to take on Liv and Raquel, but injuries and other factors wiped that off the table. But now, with the 2026 Royal Rumble, Brie Bella is officially back and active again in WWE. The Bellas reunited with each other during the match and were even eliminated together. Brie made it clear on Instagram after the match that she'll be sticking around and how the Bellas are back. It looks like this is the run that the Bella fans have been waiting a long time for. With the both of them now being officially back and reunited, it looks like the women's tag team division just got even deeper. You can most definitely count on the Bellas coming after those tag team titles during this run for sure. It's something they spent almost 7 years talking about, and now it sure seems like they're finally going to chase those women's tag team titles. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.